Hopefully, third time is the charm to all the viewers at home. We're just having some very glitchy power issues. Had a little bit of it yesterday, and it just seems to be getting a bit worse today. We'll do our best to keep it up for you. We are in the bottom of one. Mariners put a run on the board. Scorps here with 2 away. Yet to get a base runner. This is Aaron West in the batter's box for Scorpions at the moment. Skies that one, foul behind the back net.
Pick it up over the foul net. Two down there, West at back.
2-2 is the count. Aaron West in the batter's box. Looking for a 2-down rally here. Scorps, they're falling behind 1-0. Low outside for a ball. As we mentioned earlier, Scorpions have booked their ticket into the grand final for the next round. Mariners will need the win if they want to ensure they secure it. They can potentially still make it if they don't win, but they'll be relying on other results. That one fouled off. Count remains 3-2 for Aaron West.
All good. Alrighty. See ya.
Change of pace. That is shallow. Second base comes back. Oh, what a catch.
Oh, that's
Second
a great
base.
take. Rhiannon Smith, again, drop step, tracked that over the shoulder.
Normally
all the
plays
things.
outfield, so pretty comfortable under those fly balls, I think, and did a great job there. We're going to head into the top of 2. Mariners holding a 1-0 lead. Matisse Sorbello will be leading off. These guys are teammates, Brooke McNamara and Matisse Sorbello in summer season at Brisbane Softball for Panthers. So they'll know each other pretty well. Matisse often catches for Brooke McNamara.
Absolutely.
Apologies, just turn the music off there. Swing and a miss for Sorbello. 1-1 is now the count. Lets that one go high for a ball. 2-2 the count here. Full count here on Sorbello. Ball 3, strike 2. And rockets that one out to left field. It's shallow, well caught in left.
Grace Rickson under that comfortably.
Nice job there from her. Matisse got a good amount of that, but couldn't get the grass. And that will retire the first batter. Is this Hannah Leggett?
Hannah Leggett will be in now.
Called first strike there. So we see so often with Brooke McNamara, she just builds into a game. She gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on.
Absolutely.
So only going to get harder for Mariners, but they have got firepower to burn. Low outside for a ball.
Down. Ball.
Leggett got some good contact yesterday against Sharks in the second game.
Oh, what a pickup. Whitefield.
Once again.
Anyone else, it would be a miracle. Tamika Whitefield, it's an expectation. That is an incredible pickup.
Just picking up right where she left off on this diamond last night.
Have a look at the replay as Sarah Beals will step into the batter's box. Just gets across that. Makes it look easy. That is not an easy out. Great job there. Sarah Beals now in the batter's box. Watches that one float across the bottom of the zone for a called strike. And chips that one. It finds the gap. That's a single to center for Sarah Beals. Good work there with 2 away. Puts the first base runner on here in the second innings.
Yeah, one of 2 Sarah Beals playing down here this weekend, and interestingly enough, the other one is her sister-in-law.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Playing for Sharkies.
My Loki player of the tournament, Charisma Burton. Unbelievable speed. Called first strike, low outside for Burton. Also has played Panthers softball with Brooke McNamara over the years. In the dirt, well grabbed behind the dish. 2-0 the count. Oh, sorry, 1-1.
Chops that one down.
Shortstop picks it up. They'll get the force to 2. That will retire the side. We're going to head into the bottom of 2. Mariners leading Scorps 1-0. We are all back, ready to get underway here. Sandy Holden with the pitching duties still. Grace Rickson steps into the batter's box for the Scorpions. The Scorpions, not just Scorpions. The Scorpions.
The Scorpions.
Called inside strike. Darren Clark with the plate duties for this match.
Grace Rickson. And the bat for the Scorpions.
Drops a short one. Oh, that's a great bunt.
Beautiful bunt.
No, safe
Oh,
is the call.
beats it.
Beats it out. Wow. Let's have a look at that one on the replay. That is a big one. Sorbello was up and going quickly behind the plate.
Correction on board. Rebecca McKeegan.
I'll go with the umpire on that one. That
Yeah.
was very close as we see Rebecca.
Beck McEachran steps in now.
Up and in, called first strike. Sandy Holden showing how much control she has on the pitcher's plate. She's been doing it for a couple of years now, Sandy Holden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a little
One
bit
or
of
two.
practice.
Yeah, she's got a couple of tournaments under her belt. A little bit of representative history there. We didn't have enough paper to print out her representative history,
No.
so we won't go through all of that. Incredible name. Very privileged to have her sitting under Softball Queensland. And that one is skied, shallow, first base, regulation catch. Good job there. Oh, that's Sorbello at 1. The catching has changed. So Sorbello's at first. Catcher, not sure. We'll double check who the catcher is. Brooke Stewart's catching. Apologies. I think that's how it did line up.
It was how you had it, yeah.
Yep. I just made an assumption. I saw Sorbello in a team and went, oh, she's catching. Brooke Stewart is got the duties though. Swing and a miss. This is Brooke McNamara. So pitching teammates on the Queensland Heat side, these two, Sandy Holden and Brooke McNamara.
Maddie McLeod into bat right now.
Oh, sorry, Maddie
first.
McLeod. I'm all over the place
That's
for this
all right.
game. My apologies. Lovely low outside, but a little low. Sandy Holden will let that one go and start again. Goes inside, can't find it though.
Ball. Ball 2, strike 1.
Maddie McLeod for Scorpions. Chips that one foul. Has a runner at first base thanks to an incredibly good bunt.
Maddie been in the Queensland Heat squad for the last 5 years.
Ball 2, strike 2.
Veteran of that squad.
Well, she's a relative newbie compared to some like Sandy Holden
well.
and Brooke McNamara, but that's not a bad pitch, just off the outside of the plate, I believe. So making it work for it here, McLeod. Full count now, runner on 1. Shoots that one, that is shallow, it's high. Third base calls it, waits for the snow to come off the ball and then takes the catch.
So Shaylin Watman over there on third. Comfortably taken. 2 away.
As we have another look at the replay on this one. That went a mile in the air. Brooke McNamara steps in now. I was just a little early on the last one. Outside, no calls.
Finding that outside
Strike?
edge.
Yeah. Strike 1 on the batter here. Darren Clark, very experienced behind the plate there. He's done a number of international tournaments, I believe. I think he did the under 15 Worlds. Swing and a miss. Not a total miss, a little tickle on that
Little
one.
tickle.
Foul tip. Straight into Brooke Stewart's glove.
Head came up on that one.
Let's see what sort of junk Sandy Holden can throw with an 0-2 count. We know she's got plenty of movement on that ball. Which way is she going to go? She's going outside. That is wide. Well left by McNamara. 1-2 now the count. Skies that one, shallow, third base calls it. Another good catch over on 3. That will retire the side. We're going to head into the top of 3. Mariners still leading 1-0. head into the top of 3. Mariners will be batting 1 to 9. Leading off for them, Brooke Stewart.
Yep. With the catching duties for Mariners.
Yes, yes. Apologies to Brooke and Matisse. Up and away, ball 1. Just because I've got the lineup in front of me doesn't mean I'm actually going to read it.
I know, right? Details.
Too many things happening and my brain cannot do that.
There was a lot of things happening, to be fair.
A lot of bad things happening in this game for some reason, on the technical end, that is.
But now we're focused
Great
on
softball.
all the good things of the softball.
Up and away, 2-0. Oh, that's a great piece.
Nicely
What a
picked
pick
up.
up by shortstop.
Gets it across for the first down.
And it'll
Maddie
take a
Scott.
cracker to get Brooke out, but that's exactly what... Isn't Madison Scott at
Yeah.
third? So shortstop is Madison Scott. I take it back.
Outfielder, Noy Kurihara.
Incredible pickup from Scott there. Moi Koihara in the batter's box now. Looks to turn on that one. Leaves it alone, and Brooke says, I'll take a strike, thank you.
Has a little grin.
Got some movement in the bullpen early here for Scorps. That is Emily Solomon staying loose. Sure they would like to save her for a few innings. Inside, 0-2 now the count. Moi Koihara has a right giggle to herself. Oh, and 2 on Brooke. Change up. Drops into the dirt.
Just squeezes under the zone.
Yeah, can't get Kurihara swinging at that one down low.
Ball 1, strike 2.
Gets a swing at that one though. Was a bit of a change of pace. Not a full-blown change up, but definitely took some off it. And McNamara shows why she is a valued member of the Queensland Heat.
Wearing uniform 23.
Great pitch there to record the second out.
Second out, yep. Watman will come in to bat next for the Mariners lineup here. Number 3 in the lineup today.
Inside for 1. That one had some pace on it.
Inside.
Saw her so consistent with the bat yesterday morning against Sharks.
Inside, rips it up, gets past third base. It's foul. It's foul. Foul is the call. So, guys warming up in the bullpen there were a little worried. They were jumping out of the way.
Yeah.
So, if they touch it, obviously, there's big issues, but they do have a spotter.
Yeah.
Ball 1, strike 1.
1-1 the count.
I was going to say, looks like Millie Mercury out there
So,
being the
Watman
protector.
yeah, she saw that one well, ripped it up third baseline. That is straight down the middle.
Oh, that
Centerfield's
is
going to turn and run. It's
going
over
to
the
be
head.
over the head of centre field.
She's going to 2.
She's gonna
turning.
go
She's
to
going
3.
Oh, it's gone away. That's a stand-up
That
triple.
was an absolute cracker again off the batter,
So-
Watman.
Yeah, that's a bomb. Let's have a look at this. She saw that like a beach ball. Incredible hit. That was straight out of the blocks.
Showing all the reason why she's also in the current Aussie Spirit squad.
Next in, Shannon King had that sack fly. That's gone over to first base. Is it going to land?
That is
oh,
going
it's
to
foul.
land,
It's
but
foul.
it's foul.
It's foul. That would have been great. Shannon King had the first RBI for Mariners. She had the sack fly to centre field to score Mariners' only run in this game so far.
That's true.
And she looks to pick up where she left off. She can't sack fly this one though. She'll need to find some grass. Strike 1 at the count. Guys, that one very shallow. First base comes around, but it's over the fence.
Over the fence for a foul.
Manages to make its way down to the front, and where all the camera gear is.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes here on King, courtesy of 2 foul balls. What's McNamara got up her sleeve? Up and in, but too high, maybe inside as well. Ball 1, strike 2. That's a good waste pitch. Try and get a chasing something high. King, too good for that.
Chops
Slow
that.
roller, shortstop comes in. Hannah Scott fires an absolute laser across the third.
Yeah.
There's the third out. We're going to head into the bottom of 3. Scorps hold the score steady. They are trailing Mariners 1-0. We are underway here, leading off the Scorpions. I'm going to let Weezy tell me who that is. I've got no idea.
We have Sophia Matthews coming in.
I'm also going to turn the music off. Gee, it's a day. I apologise to the folks at home. Lucky the softball's great.
Yeah.
Ball 1, that's high from Sandra Holden. Matthews in the right-handed batter's box here. That is a great inside strike. Floats it across. That's just a slow teaser, that one. 1-1 the count here. Sophia Matthews looking to get on base. Swing and a miss. Goes outside. Chases it. Can't get to it. 1-2 the count. Make it 2-2.
Gets under the zone. Four ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch comes in. It's high. She gets it chasing. That is strike 3.
Great pitch there to dispatch Matthews.
Lovely pitching from Sandy Holden. That will retire the first Scorpions batter. As we watch the replay, who is expecting next?
Number 9 in the lineup will be Brianna McLeod.
Brianna McLeod.
Watches that one for ball 1.
First pitch on the outside edge for a ball.
Swing and a miss, and 1-1 now the count. So Scorps just struggling to get that first base runner. Working hard to try and open something up here. Holds her hands back. No foul. He must have got a tickle on it. Ball 1, strike 2.
Ball 1, strike 2.
And that is high, shallow. Third, good catch there from Moi Kuahara. And then dropped it, trying to throw it, but the catch was already recorded.
Secondary play, that's fine.
See, he tracks it nicely, just out of camera shot, but it was a good catch.
And we will head back up to the top of the lineup here for Scorps. Tamika Whitefield ground out through third base, but it was an absolute line drive and picked up well by Watman.
See that one, ball 1. Doing a 1-on-1 now. Cuts that one across the inside. One and one on Whitefield. Outside for ball 2, strike 1. And this high, shallow, Moikahara comes around. Good catch there in centre, left field, sorry.
Beautifully taken.
And that will retire the Scorpion side without opening their account. We're going to head into the top of 4. Mariners still leading 1-0.
If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Coming into the top of 4, leading off will be the second baser. Rhiannon Smith took a great catch. Deep second base / shallow right field in the defence.
Yeah, and also got dispatched courtesy of an amazing catch on third base by Maddie McLeod.
Oh, that was the double play.
Yep,
Yeah.
ripped hard.
Ball 1. That's gone out to left field, straight down her throat. About 4 steps backwards, and she's taken the catch.
Yeah, Grace Rickson eats that for breakfast.
And the first batter dispatched nicely by Scorpions. Matisse Sorbello will step into the batter's box now, playing first base, not catching. Called strike there. Rockets that one straight down the middle. That's a single for Sorbello. Lovely hit. Lovely piece for Sorbello. Let's have a look at this one. So she gets one back on her summer softball teammate.
Yep. Great response. Hannah Leggett next in.
Drops
drops
a
it
short one.
beautifully short.
Oh, there's a bit of miscommunication there.
Oh, and the
McNamara
throw
can't get
goes
the throw.
wild.
So third base really should have been calling her off, but she balked. Still keep a clean score sheet though. Let's have another look at this. So Brooke chased it. Really needed third base. Who's over at third base there? Needed her.
Maddie McLeod.
Maddie McLeod really needed to call that one off. It was hers. And she just stopped. And in the speed of trying to get the out, still McNamara throws it wild. Gonna have a change of ball here. So Sorbello on third, Leggett on second, and Sarah Beals in batter's box. Have I got that right?
Yes. Well done.
It's a miracle.
Beals with a beautiful hit out to centre field last time.
One away here for Scorps. Runners in scoring position on 2 and 3. Might see short game here. low below the zone for a ball.
Takes the first pitch for a ball.
Looked like she was trying to double bluff it there. Come around early, make them think she's going to pull back and slap, and then just kind of stayed there. Swing and a miss for this 1-1.
Has a little grin there to herself.
Wonder if the plan was to have a swing away. Drops one, it's going to go foul. Didn't look very convincing, that one.
No, I didn't quite have the bat in the right position there.
Ball 1, strike 2.
Beals,
1 and 2.
yeah, one of the American college alumni playing across this weekend.
Up and inside for a ball.
McNamara.
Oh, it hit her elbow. It's a dead ball.
For the Mariners, let load the bases up.
Brooke's a bit shocked at that. She didn't realise it hit her, I think. I didn't realise it hit her, to be honest. Must have glanced at elbow guard. Infield fly is the signal. One away with loaded bases.
Your favourite in, Charisma Burton.
Charisma Burton in here. If anyone can put it into play. Low outside for a ball.
As you said, she's just deceptively so fast, and to be fair, 3 kids running around after them. You got to be quick, don't you? Chrissy is busy.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
hanging out for a dad joke, weren't you?
I was. It's been a while.
In the dirt, gets away, not far enough to entice Matisse to come home. Doesn't quite have the same pace as
No.
Burton.
No.
Matisse. Be interested to see if she goes on a pass ball, actually, Matisse. Not sure if I've really can recall seeing her in
Seeing her
position
do
of a
too
pass
much?
ball.
Yeah.
Oh, rips it straight down the
Yeah.
middle. Did I
Don't
call
need
it or did I
to.
call it?
Oh, uh-oh.
Oop, she's in trouble here. They got her.
Yep. So 1 run in, 1 out.
Let's have a look at the hit. We'll
Second out.
Oh, he's calling safe. She's called safe out.
No,
Out.
it was out at the time.
Coach is having a talk, and I think he's trying to say obstruction. Let's have a look at the replay. Scruff is all over it. She is a very experienced umpire. So Burton with an RBI there. Beautiful hit. See that world, she knew it too. Put the brakes on, but couldn't end it. We're back to the top. Brooke Stewart. Is that right? Yeah.
We are. 1
Runners-
from 2.
Yeah, runners on 1 and 2. That is Sky. That's going to find grass. Center
Stewart.
right. One's
That
coming
is-
in. Burton, she's flying. She's come from first all the way home.
Incredible hit, incredible base running.
Double for Brooke Stewart. Burton has gone from first to home. She nearly caught the runner.
Absolutely.
Absolutely was not stopping on that hit.
I'm sure Sarah Beals heard her breathing behind her.
And just as a congratulations, you did so well running, Burton. You can come back out and run
Do
for
it
Brooke
again?
Stewart as the catcher. We see here, she is absolutely flying. She goes from first. She was never stopping,
That's
ever.
ridiculous.
And she gets to go back out and do it all again from second.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
As Moi Kuhara is next into bat. Mariners push that lead out to 4-0 now. As we say, this is a must-win for Mariners.
Yep, and they are absolutely coming out firing.
This is the other thing. As much as it's not a must-win for Scorps, you do want to bring some momentum into that last game.
Yep.
Grand final at 2:30. It will be first versus second. The current standings, this is the 1 versus 2 teams in front of us now. Could change depending on this result and results of other games, though.
2 outs, 2 hours. The run on base.
Kurihara with a walk so far and a swinging return to the bench.
rounds at foul up third baseline.
Yeah. Little chop into the dirt, wrong side of the line. Probably right side for her because she didn't quite get the bat all the way onto that one.
Yeah, it was
Though she
definitely
is quick.
miscued. Up and away for a ball. Two outs, 2-2 the count on Kiwahara. Slow roller, second base, Whitefield,
Casual as you like.
and gets the out. We're going to head into the bottom of 4. Mariners have extended that lead. They jump ahead 4-zip.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough.
Heading into the bottom of the 4th. Scorpions still yet to open their account. Leading off for them is...
Maddie Scott.
I know you just told me while we were in the break, but totally forgot.
Yeah, it's fair.
Go outside for a pull.
Watches the first pitch. For a ball.
Sandy Holden doing a great job on the pitcher's plate. She'll continue the duties here in the 4th. Slow roller to second base. That is a very nice out. 4-3, that one. So Rhiannon Smith doing a lovely job over there on second base. Working with Sorbello to secure the first out. Erin West steps into the batter's box now.
Comes to the plate.
Seen her hit some big ones over the course of this tournament.
That is
And
no
straight into it,
exception.
into left field.
Ground ball to left field. Finds the gap between short and third nicely. Lovely piece there from her. And Scorps with a base runner.
Do love watching Erin West when she comes into bat.
Let's see if they can build on that.
Coming to the plate. Grace Rickson.
Grace Rickson in next.
Slap it. Steady Holder picks it up, goes for the lead runner. Shannon King takes a good catch low at her feet. And lead runner dispatched for the second out. Let's have a look at this play again. This was nice work from the Mariners infield. Grace Rickson just couldn't get clean bat on that one.
So 2 away now. Beck McEachran stepping in.
Called strike on Rebecca McEachran.
Rebecca McGurchy with a small shot.
Popped it up to the first baser last time.
And a slow roller. Shannon King comes across, sends it to Sorbello. There's the third out. So Mariners clinical here. Heading into the top of 5, they lead 4-zip.
I'm afraid I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? 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 They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories.
Shaylin Watman steps into the batter's box, leading off for Mariners.
So a walk and a stand-up triple. Which one do you think she'd like to have a crack at again?
Called first strike there. I know which one Brooke McNamara is aiming for.
Neither.
Neither. Yep. She wants 2 more of those pitches.
I think she wants something that starts with a K.
And a slow roller to shortstop, picks it up, fires it, gets the out. Whew, nice little throw out there. Thanks, Blue. Lovely play there. 1 away now.
Didn't have a K, but it had an MS from Maddie Scott's arm there.
I don't think they recorded as an MS. I think it's a 6-3, but
So an S?
inside for a ball. This is Shannon King. Shortstop.
Yeah. Shani fly out to centre and a ground out to short, but getting good contact so far in this game.
Almost hit a screamer up right field line, but just landed foul by about 30 centimetres.
Yeah. When they put the line in the wrong spot for you.
Yep, unbelievable. 2-0 here, so ahead in this count early, Shannon King.
Definitely part of softball royalty, but royal in her own right with that one. But
Good
beautifully
catch from
taken.
right field.
Yeah, Erin West read that one beautifully, and that is now 2 away.
So we have another look at this. Again, great contact, but just a little high, and it gave right field time to get around and underneath it.
Rhiannon Smith will be in next as we come back live. Well, that is
Field
up
comes
high.
around, parks under it, regulation catch. That will retire the Mariners. They will head into the bottom 5, still leading 4-0.
I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Heading into the bottom of 5th, Scorpions still looking to open their account. Leading off for them is Madison McLeod. Did I get it right?
You did.
Excellent. Inside, ball 1.
Now gets the ball first up.
Oh, that one is up high.
Centre fielder's
It's
gonna
going to
land.
hit the gap. Barehand pickup from Moy to throw that in then.
She's safe. She's safe at second. Good replay. Good relay there.
Relay?
Let's have a look at the replay.
The replay of the relay.
Yeah, it was a
'Cause
great
I
hit.
can tell you, Moy picked that up barehanded on the bounce and fired it straight in to try and get her at 2.
Took a good dive to get in. Pitcher McNamara steps into the batter's box now. See what Chook can do. Oh, she bunts it. Sandy Holden catches her, but there's no one at 2.
Unfortunate.
I don't think I've ever seen Brooke lay a bunt down.
Well,
Still haven't technically.
yeah. Do I say it?
So It wasn't bad. Sandy Holden moved well to get to
You know
this.
I love you,
We're going to
Brooke.
have a change here. Pinch hit, Jess Rhodey. Last time we saw her come in with a change, it was a change, not just a pinch hit.
Yeah.
She has nailed a triple. No pressure, but anything less than that will be disappointing, Jess.
Yeah.
We tease. Jess is a...
We'll call her a friend of in camera. Sometimes.
So, qualified cabinet maker, so I'm going to make sure she stays a friend.
100%.
Not easy to find tradies around nowadays.
So I'm not allowed to say that we're bringing the rodeo to town. No, she doesn't like that. Microphones weren't on, were they?
Yeah. One away here, Jess Rhodey.
First pitch.
In called strike. She's asked, was that at the top of the zone? Darren's gone, no mate, in the zone. And I believe your name's spelt wrong on my little screenshot here, but I'm going to claim not my fault. It's the lineup I received from your team. So
That's it.
1-1, the count here on road.
I mean, I don't know why you're not proofreading when you cut and paste a million names into these things, Jane.
Yeah, no. So 23's national champion with Queensland. Open women's national champions with South Australia.
Yep.
Jessica Rhodey.
Ball 2, strike 1.
2-1 at the count here. Sandy Holden will be looking to send her packing back to the bench. Fouls up. High ball
Tipples that
off.
back to the backhand for a foul.
2-2 becomes the count. Deceptively fast, Rhodey, around the bases.
Absolutely.
Not afraid to hit the dirt either.
No, I was going to say she likes a good unnecessary dive for me sometimes too.
She's got a decent pop-up side on her as well. 2-2 is the count. And little leader, Rhiannon Smith picks it up.
Ice cream cones that one over the top and gets her.
Sandy Holden gets the better of her in the end with that hit. That will retire the second out. And next into bat.
Brianna McLeod.
Brianna McLeod steps into the box.
Big open stance, steps into it and cuts across her. Ball 1.
So Holden pushing her off the plate there.
See, she starts really open and steps across, so she tries to cut back on the inside of her. Goes outside that time, but can't find the corner.
Ball on the outside.
2-0 is the count.
Oh,
Rockets
that's a
that one.
great little rip. Oh, she's coming home. Great
Safe
base
at
running
home.
there.
And Scorps have officially opened their account here in the bottom of the 5th. Let's have another look at this shot. It was a great drive between short and third base. See her big long strides to get home.
Yeah, but Brianna McLeod, great way to open your account with the bat, and Maddie McLeod, fantastic base running to come home.
Rhiannon McCarthy in the batter's box now. No, we're back to the top.
Back
Tamika
up the top.
Whitefield. 2 away here. Runner on 1. Jess Rhodey's coming in for a run, and she'll get out.
Yep, Shannon King firing that one straight away.
So we're going to head into the top of 6. Mariners leading 4-1.
I got a switch in my head. I go from living to dead. determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear. Don't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. I have the right in your side. You will never see me coming. Don't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. I have the right in your.
Leading off for Mariners will be first baser Matisse Sorbello. I recognise that. That stance anywhere. Up and over for 1.
Watches the first ball for a ball.
1-0 the count.
Had a nice single out to centre field in the 4th.
Yeah, it was a good flat hit, that one. Inside and low, 2-0 the count now in the top of the 6th. So we did see Emily Solomon in the bullpen earlier, just staying warm. Not sure if we'll actually see her this game, but just keeping her arm rolling over, I think, more than anything. Sorbello gets ready, watches that one go up and away. 3-0 is now the count.
McNamara certainly very, very capable of digging herself out of these pitch counts when she falls behind. So if I haven't put the mocker on her
Cut
now.
this one across the inside. There
No.
it is. Called strike there.
3 balls, 1 strike on Sorbello here.
I reckon I'll be going a climber here. I think you could entice Matisse into chasing one.
Yep.
Goes
Oh,
low.
goes low instead.
Can't find a swinging bat, and Matisse will take the walk. And that will bring in Hannah Leggett. See the signal there. I think we're either going to just see a hit away or maybe a bunt, but I reckon a hit away is going to be the signal here.
Dropped the bunt up the third baseline last time. And drops it in
again.
front this time.
McNamara goes for the out at 2, gets it. That's a great play there to get the lead runner of Sorbello.
Yeah. Knowing her play well there.
Turned and Whitefield was there and waiting. Throw was right on the money. 1 out now. Runner on first as Sarah Beals steps into the batter's box. Did she say she was an international player? No? Sorry, wrong person. Up and in for a ball.
Field squares up for a bunt. Ball.
Yeah, Bill's played over in the States for a bit. College ball.
Up and away for a ball.
Junior college at Odessa.
Very nice.
But has been a Queensland rep. 16s, 17s, 19s, 23s.
Worked her way through the years by the sounds of it.
Field. Gets the first strike. Out of
2-1 is the count now.
Ball 2. Strike 1.
2-1 here. McNamara looking to secure the second out.
Rips that one. That is fair. That is
Chasing
a
it in the
beautiful
corner.
hit.
Runners coming around to third.
Field gets the second.
Leggett gets around to 3. That is a ripper of a hit. Let's have another look at this one.
I tell you what, have a
Beals.
look at Grace Rickson sliding in to pick that one up too.
Oh, I don't think we get that part of the
Oh, you
corner
don't get
of the
it
dime.
there? Oh,
Have a look at the replay
shame.
now. Look at this shot. Over the head, lands and just runs away. We see it starting to slide, but unfortunately the camera doesn't reach that far. Anyone want to donate a couple of Canon cameras? We're happy to put more up.
Yep. Don't know about the
Burton.
switching though.
Yeah, Burton runs that one through. Yeah, I was struggling with 4. So
I don't even try now that you've got 4.
Burton here in the left-handed batter's box looking for a running slap there.
Yep.
See centre field shorten right up.
Burton gets one on the ground.
Oh, swallowed on
Holds the
third.
runner, goes to
Oh,
one. Safe at
beats it.
first.
And
They're going to get at
get
home.
the lead.
Runners go to 2 and 3. Let's have another look at that one. I can't believe Burton made it. She might have been off the base. Let's have a look at the replay here. Great pickup. Yeah, she was off the base. Great job there to ensure that runner didn't get home in the end for Scorps. So, was that the first out, that runner getting out at home, or the second?
Second out.
So 2 away now. As we go back to the top of the order, Brooke Stewart will be coming in for Mariners. Runners on 2 and 3. With 2 out, can guarantee those 2 will be leaping off. Time being called here. Looks like Scorps are going to ask a question of the basey.
I think they potentially are going to ask about, did you have the best possible view for Burton on coming down the first baseline, called safe?
Let's have another look at the replay for everyone. I think she was off the base. Here it is here. Ooh. Drop a comment at home. Let me know what you think.
I've got too much glare on the computer screen to make a call on that one. So yeah, sorry, Matthews, you'll have to go home and have a look yourself later on, and you tell us.
Brooke
Stewart, an intentional walk there. So that will load the bases up, makes it a bit easier as we see Moi Kuahara step into the batter's box. Brandon Smith will come out and run for Brooke Stewart because Brooke has the catching duties. So Moi Kuahara in the batter's box. 2 away here, top of the 6th.
Right, so Kurihara stepping in. She's a ground out, a swing out, and a walk so far.
Low inside for a ball.
Loaded bases, Scorpion needing one more out.
And it's out towards right field. It's going to land.
That is a great hit
One
from
comes in,
Kurihara.
two comes
She
in.
is a 2-run RBI out to centre field.
Lovely shot there. Yeah, Burton on second base was always coming home on any sort of hit like that. And unfortunately, the Scorps outfield couldn't get around in time. Just inside out it, and I think it hit it up the handle a bit, and that was actually helpful for her. Doesn't get any easier though. We've got Shaylin Watman in the batter's box now, and she just bombs that. That's deep.
Is that?
That's a great catch. That is a great catch on the fence by the right fielder to shut it down. We are going to head into the bottom of 6. Mariners up 6-1.
Bottom of the 6th, about to get underway. Maddie Scott steps in next.
Sandy Holden continues the pitching duties.
As
and
he
that is
would.
rocking it out too.
Oh, that is a
Right
great
field.
rip into right.
Wasting no time here, Scorps.
Single.
Yep, beautiful rip there. Maddie Scott gets the green pen out against her name in the scorebook for the first time this game with a beautiful rip out to right.
Was wondering how long they could keep this Scorpions lineup at bay. They are a strong batting unit. They'll be looking for some momentum coming into the next game. That is a huge shot by...
Yeah, West was looking at the top of the left field fence there.
I think she was looking into the next suburb, to be
Yeah.
honest. That was a massive chop.
She's capable of both, I think, sometimes.
In and outside for ball.
Down and out for a ball.
Holden trying to entice her to swing at a slower outside, but dropping well out the zone.
Straight
That's
out.
going to
That's
find
gonna
the
land
gap
as well.
again. That is a beautiful hit out
That's going
into
to score.
centre right.
Right stand up on second base.
Stand up double RBI. Great piece there by Grace Rickson.
Erin West.
Erin West.
Scores Scorpions' second run, puts herself around on to 2.
This is all happening with none out.
Scorpions on the flat back.
Scorpions,
Rickson comes
they do need to
the
win this game. It's now 6-2
Yeah.
to Mariners. Next into bat. This is Grace Rickson.
Correct.
Again, runner on 2. None away here.
Beautiful bunt. Got on with a fielder's choice through short last time too.
Change of pace. Falls off the outside of the plate.
First pitch for a ball.
Want to know the count? Oh, that is
that
deep
is-
over. Good. Oh, she's dropped it.
No,
Oh, no.
and it has dropped out of the bottom of Kurihara's
Kind of
glove.
dropped on her at the last minute, and she couldn't get the glove down there. And a little bit of pressure here. Scorps are just pushing on. Have another look at this. It was a great piece. Kuahara stepped back, but it kind of dropped on her.
It just dropped. It did.
Yeah.
She had it tracked and had it cold, but it just all of a sudden fell out of the sky in front of her glove.
Rebecca McGurkin.
Beck McEachran.
McEachran. Rebecca MC. Let's go with
Yeah.
that.
Rebecca Mack.
That's gone down first base side. Caught there.
It will score the run though.
Sack fly RBI. Is that Burton out in right field? It is. Good catch there by Charisma Burton. Tracked that one nicely. See her on the corner of the screen. Good catch, but can't stop the runner coming home. 6-3 now as Madison McLeod steps into the batter's box. Fouls that one off. Wasn't sure if that was coming straight back at
Oh
us
no,
or going
it
backwards.
really did look like it was coming this way. Maddie McLeod
Strike one, runner on third, one away here.
started off last innings with a double through left.
Late charge here by Scorpions. Oh, that's a lovely pitch. Sandy Holden. 0-2, the count now on McLeod. That is shallow. It's going to land over the infield. That's another RBI single.
So
McLeod.
great job from McLeod
Man,
there.
the runs just keep ticking off here. See time being called. Brooke Stewart's going to go have a chat to her pitcher. Let's have a look at the replay in the meantime. Came off the top of the bat and it worked well for her. Kuahara quite deep out in left field and shortstop was never going to get back to that one. Coach is coming out to have a chat now. Chat done. No changes here in the bottom of the 6th. Into bat. That looks like a Brooke McNamara.
Scorpions have 1 out.
So Brooke
Runners on run.
also yet to open her account, but we're seeing the bats coming out from Scorpions now.
Took a while to warm up, but they're getting there. Low and outside for a ball. Had the sack, attempted sack bunt in her last at bat, but
Yep.
just chipped it back to the pitcher in the end. 1-0 is the count. Oh, that was fat. I reckon Brooke would have liked that one.
There was a
Time
tiny,
over.
tiny little curl to the lips then.
Yeah. No matter for her. She'll just take the next one. Grounds that one up third baseline. It's gone foul.
For foul.
1 and 2 is the count. Brooke McNamara.
Ball 1.
What can Holden do here? She's got a hell of a bag of tricks on the pitcher's plate. Up and away. Well left from McNamara. Again, Sandy Holden using that variation of pace very well. That one had a bit more on it. That is that's a
and that
great
is
hit.
going to find grass as well.
Runner's going to go to 3. Oh, a little fumble, and that'll be an easy stand-up. Brooke will stay at 1. Great job there from Brooke McNamara.
She
Another
was
bat on.
definitely due.
She'll be loving that coming into the final game here. Low outside. She did well to find the gap there. Lovely piece, pushing her runner around. Good running there to get to 3 on that as well.
Still only the 1 away as well here.
Sophia Matthews. So the tying run currently on first base in Brooke McNamara. Sophia Matthews. Runners on the corners. Don't think we'll see Brooke steal though. I think she'll be happy to sit there and let her runner batter in.
Drops that one
Oh,
low.
short play. Sandy Holden just says, have it. I'll rather have loaded bases with 1 out. Thank you kindly. Probably a smart play. Next best thing to intentional walk. That will bring us
Brianna
Brianna McLeod. She number 9 batter.
She is. She's had a fly and a single out through left so far.
Safe hit will guarantee a score here. She can find grass. I reckon we could potentially see this game tied up. Not quite the serious wheels on the bases at the moment.
Scorpions sending Brianna McLeod.
The coach just has too many protective gear from all the batters. Needs to offload it. Sure what we're waiting for now, just play and have a chat.
Yep.
Players come back. Brooke Stewart talking to her infield. And we are all set to get underway again here. Infield fly rule is on. Brianna McLeod in the batter's box. 1 out. Loaded bases. Can Scorps tie this game up? Inside, well left for a ball. Ball 1 here on McLeod. Low below the zone, 2-0. Good discipline so far. Up at 3-0. This is smart batting here from McLeod.
Yep, she's going to make Holden do all the work here.
With a 3-0 count, not easy. 3-0 count and loaded bases.
Yep.
So do you put it in the zone? No, that's a walk, and they are within 1 now. And we are back to the top. Tamika Whitefield will step in, and with loaded bases and only down by 1, you can't exactly IW her. Cannot really intentionally walk her. It is 6-5. bottom of the 6th, loaded bases, Tamika Whitefield in the batter's box. That is outside for a ball. Got a lot of experience here on the pitcher's plate, even more experience in the batter's box. Who's going to get the win on this one? That's fat. Great pitch there for a called strike.
Yeah.
Whitefield just making Sandy Holden work here.
Whitefield also searching for a little bit of green pen though still in this game, but judging by the batters coming before her.
And glances that one foul. 1 and 2 now the count.
Still
Knife
only
edge.
still only 1 out.
This is knife edge stuff.
Ball on strike 2.
1 and 2. Whitefield falls behind in the count. Can she get something out? Oh, it gets away, but Brooke McNamara is not going anywhere.
Brooke says thanks for that, but also
She shrugs it off and
no
goes,
thanks.
Whitefield, you just do your job and I'll jog home.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep an eye on the wheels on of Madison. Oh, sorry, of Sophia Matthews behind her on second base if this ball gets into play.
Yep. See if she catches us. Is that the one?
Oh, straight back.
Oh, caught and bowled.
Caught and bowled, yeah. Whitefield will be disappointed in herself with that one, but it's 2 out now. And it doesn't get any easier. We see runners coming in for both the pitcher and catcher. So all of a sudden there are wheels on third base. Any pass ball, we'll see this game get tied up. We've got Whitefield running for Brooke McNamara on third. We've got Rhodey running for McLeod over on first.
So all the speed is on, and Maddie Scott.
Not sure if that's the batter I'd want to see on the pitcher's plate with 2 out loaded bases. Oh, but
out.
Sandy Holden says, hold my Coke.
Yeah. Sandy says, I'm winning 2 out of 3 so far against you.
Yeah, I'm backing myself here. Strike 1. Strike 2. Oh, I thought she was going to turn on that.
Oh, that was a beautiful, beautiful strike on the outside
Do you
there.
get the feeling that Maddie Scott is just building some suspense here? Just making it
Look,
a bit more suspenseful?
suspense is definitely being built.
6-5, bottom of the 6th. Oh, swing and a miss, and Mariners have gotten out of it. We're going to head into the top of 7, and Mariners hold a 6-5 lead, and you have to think that might be an opportunity lost there for Scorps. Top of the 7th, last chance for Mariners to put some gap between them and Scorpions. Shannon King, shortstop, batter number 4 will start.
Oh,
and Brooke starts with a pitch, and one hell of a pitch. Strike 1.
King 1 from 3 in this game.
Yeah, that's one.
Low below the zone for 1. 1 and 1 the count.
McNamara just under the zone for a ball.
Sorry, King is actually 0 from 3 in this game.
Grounds that one into
Into
her
her
own
foot.
leg. That's gotta hurt.
That's right, I forgot the foul ball out into right field last at bat that I thought was going to land, and
Yeah, it was about a
it
foot.
landed in a glove.
Yeah, it's about a foot into
Yeah.
foul territory, that one.
That's right, we lost it behind the side of the gazebo here.
Yeah.
Should take that wall down so I can see the outfield.
Yeah, 1 and 2 is the count. Up and high for a ball, 2 and 2 now.
Up for a ball.
That is high. Can't get to it in time. It's going to land foul. That is a long strike. 2 and 2.
Yeah. It's funny, Grace Rickson gives herself a little shake of the head that she, I'm wondering if she thought she should have caught that ball in foul territory.
She's a fair way towards centre
Yeah.
here with the pace of Brooke McNamara.
I'm like, that's tough.
High, shallow, very, very shallow.
Oh,
It was
no.
misjudged. It was misjudged in centre field.
Look at the base running on it though.
It looked shallow. I don't know if she couldn't pick it up. She just stayed still in centre field and had to turn the glove the other way, hit the
Yeah.
wrist. And not convincingly, but
Yep, the bucket
effectively
catch
nonetheless.
did
Shannon
not come
King-
off.
Yeah, Shannon King's made it to 2.
Rhiannon Smith comes to the plate.
Inside for a ball.
First pitch, the ball.
Rhiannon Smith has had great contact throughout this game, but just looking to get herself safely to first.
Up and in for ball 2.
McNamara gets the ball up out of the zone for a ball.
This guy's that one foul.
Ball 2.
Slow roller. Whitefield picks it up, fires it to 1, and there's the out. King will get across the third as part of that play, though. That is the first out.
It is.
Runner on 3 as next into bat. That looks like a Matisse Sorbello.
Yep.
So Matisse had the wood on Brooke McNamara in the earlier bat. Lovely pitch there for a called strike.
McNamara starts off with a strike.
Yeah, she's had a walk and a single out to centre.
Oh,
Oh.
it gets her in the foot.
That won't tickle.
It looked like a bit of off pace, if nothing else.
Yep.
So runners on the corners now in the top of 7. Must win for Mariners.
Oh,
Brown,
big
oh,
shot.
Whitefield goes the double.
No.
They tag her. Oh, she got off the base. Whoopsies. Big whoopsies there from Matisse Sorbello. I think she thought she was out on the force, but
Yeah.
the force was taken off. And she strolled away and they've tagged her. And I don't think I got any of that on camera. I apologise. So you can see there, the put out at 1. And then she just strolls off the base and they go, oh shit, let's tag her quick. There we go. Sorbello's gone. Double play there. Unconventional but effective. We're going to head into the bottom of 7. Scorps, 1 run to tie it, 2 runs to win it. Who will do it?
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life.
7-5.
Aaron West.
6-5 here.
Is she crack it open?
6-5. No, they Mariners scored a run in that.
It is 6-5, bottom of the 7th.
Holden starts off with a strike.
Bottom of the 7th here. Leading off. I don't know, who's leading off from Scorps?
Apologies, I've got
Yes.
voices.
Away for Holden.
Aaron West.
Aaron West in the batter's box. Lets that one go across high for another ball.
West watches the pitch. Up and in for a ball. Ball 2. Strike 1. West. Swing.
Swing and a miss there.
Ball 2. Strike 2.
That is high. Centre field comes around.
Beautifully
Catch.
taken.
That is the first out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Grace Dixon.
Just an update on the score. Shannon King, because it wasn't a force play, it was a tag to get the third out. Shannon King crossed home. So the score is 7-5 in the bottom of the 7th. One away.
Holding off the plate for a ball.
Low and outside. This is Grace Rickson in the batter's box. So 2 to tie it, 3 to win it.
Dixon gets
Oh,
out.
what a
Swallowed.
pickup.
Line drive it to left.
There's the second out. That's a lovely pickup at third base. Wish I could get that camera switched properly for you guys at home.
But yeah, Shaylin Watman there just absolutely swallowed that ball and fired it over for the second out.
Rebecca McGeechan comes over 2 outs for the Scorps.
So they've got to do it the hard way here. Got to do it with a 2-down rally.
Pops it up.
Fouls that one off behind. Strike 1.
McEachran yet to open her account with the bat, 2 away.
Slow roller. King charges.
Shots up.
Buys it. That's the third out. That is the end of the match. So Mariners book that ticket. We are going to see that all over again. 2:30. Tune in. Grand final time. It is going to be Mariners v Scorps. Can't wait to see you then. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, major sponsor is Dugout Mafia. Check that gear out. They're down at Cleveland. Hit Tracks System and all down there. We look forward to seeing you in about 45 minutes.
Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed